Hello, hello. Where'd that sorted my desk the other day and I moved all the cards. Okay, these are all adapters.
They're right
here. They're in their plastic cases. I'm heading down into Watergraafsmeer to get the thing with the guys. I have Ukum on my ears and stuff because it's going to be at a atletiekbaan running track. It's actually really funny because outside the United States, even in the Olympics, they call it athletics. And that's pretty much everything you do inside that whole arena. In fact, when I was playing some sort of stupid cookie, we'll call them cookie clicker game, but it was involving sports in various cities and stuff that I could go to, there was one stadium I could build called Athletics. And it basically... And like in there you'd get people doing a long jump, and on the other side you have people doing like a pole vault, and they're just little icons, and it like had like 10 seconds of like sprites doing something, and then they'd like run around the track, and that's it. But the whole thing was called Athletics. So hearing it athletic baan is lane or job, or it's really weird. Yeah, because like an ice baan is an ice rink. An athletic baan is a running track. Banen swimming, which banen is the plural of baan, B-A-N-E-N versus B-A-A-N, is lane swimming. The rijbaan is the driving lane. You see why it's not quite the word lane? Because they actually have the word lawn. So yeah, it's a very versatile word. Yeah, Aaron gets it. Like he understands what I mean. Like, but that's the thing is like it's not a fietsbaan.
It's a fietspad.
It's a fietspad and a voetpad and a snelweg. Huh?
Or a lopenpad.
I've never heard of a looppad. It's always been a footpad.
I was thinking of het jagerspadje.
Het jagerspadje? Yeah, that's the hunter's path.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not. But that's a little path.
The name of the thing. Not
Yeah. You might have because yeah. Anyways, it's weird. You might call it a lope route, and so, but that would be in like a park area, a large, like the if they had connected both the concrete things, the pavement things in the nature park, you call that the lope route, lope route, because that would be the walking route that you could have through a park, and there's trails. Yeah. Anyways, I have to be out of here by like 1, and should probably also. So we for you guys had the thing last night. For me, gonna have the live stream tonight, and whatnot. Yeah. They are screamingly orange. I'm taking a water bottle with me. No, because I was thinking I should take all my stuff and maybe do the linebacker drills, and I'm like, no, that's cutting it too close, because if I'm with Gabriel and Niels for 2 hours doing stuff, or however long it takes, then I'm going to need to come exactly home in order to get for the live stream. So, yeah. I mean, I'm already doing something today. It's not that big a deal. And I went for a long walk trying to figure out what the hell that UEFA thing is and why it was completely taking over. And I've seen a couple Dutch people on the freaking thing this morning share the UEFA, and they're taking pictures. And I was like, you know what? I have literally never been inside that place, and I know what the inside of the Johan Cruyff Arena looks like from a still picture. But I've never actually been inside the stadium. Come to think about it, I actually don't think I'd ever been inside Memorial Coliseum.
I don't know if I have.
Because by the time Dad would have taken me to go watch a basketball game or any sports stuff, is when we were living in Salem, and that's when we had like the Dream Team, and it was like the Blazers versus the Bulls, and that was the big hype year, and Dairy Queen had like the glass plastic cups with all the 6 starting players of the Blazers, and like it was a thing. then after that, like, Drexler went down to the Houston Rockets, and I kind of got more into gaming. We moved to Vancouver. So we weren't close enough to Portland to go see a basketball game. And by the time we were, I wasn't into sports or seeing concerts. By the time I was into seeing concerts, the Rose Garden was built. So I don't think I've ever actually been inside Memorial Coliseum. But yeah, I'm going to fill up water. I'm going to put you in the backpack. For the time being, I may switch between cleats. Because it's sort of like I could burn one out or I could put even wear. Because they're both Nike. These are Nike and so are my blue ones. So I can get even wear on them and also figure out at this point whether I like peg cleats or these, because these don't actually fit in our field very well because kind of hard mud. When it dries out too much, it's just like trying to wear cleats on concrete. At least with those down there, I can punch into the ground. But with the other ones, it's like you got to be heavier to punch into the ground. Sometimes it doesn't work very well. Aaron, before I go, is trying to get the old tripod fixed so that he can put the orange camera on it and
film spins of these.
Of those. Because
I'm a nerd.
Okay. It's something to do.
Yeah.
While I'm out of the house. Anyways, I'm gonna get the water bottle filled and stuff like that. We'll see how things are going with what I'm doing with the guys. Again, like there's a time block, but I'm not sure it's gonna be a full 2 hours. But that's also why I opened up my areas. Because yesterday I didn't have any on, as you guys saw, and got that one a little deeper because I had a shirt on. I'm thinking sometime next week, trying the whole, like, just trying to get more tank tops and even it out a bit more, even with SPF 30 on. Got a wonderful play place over here. A little workout thing right there. Heading down to the athletic bond now at past probably 7, 8 football matches. And then like a whole like tennis competition, like a whole tournament. The whole thing was weird. But I used to come down here on the bike all the time. Do little laps around through there. They're having a very competitive game of pétanque back there. I think I went down the wrong way. Well, I'm early enough. I see the athletic mon. I'm still 20 minutes early. Okay, no, there's a bridge over there. Portland's like, we're the city of bridges. Pittsburgh, we're the city of bridges. I was like, depends on how long you want to consider a bridge. I would say Amsterdam is a city of bridges because they literally have sloaches everywhere. Like, there's one right on the other side of this grass, and I gotta cross a bridge to get into it. So, I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, they got a little play place over here. I mean, it looks... I remember these when I was a kid. They have the intense ones where it's like 3 levels. You have a little bit of flat thing here, and you gotta climb up one, go over, and then down, and then there's just the absolute fun one. And then the uneven bars, but, or they're not even, they're parallel bars, but I have a dump truck of an ass. I don't really fit in these anymore. Yeah, this is the athletics field. I'm not sure if Gabriel's here or not. Oh, he did good. Only have it for about an hour, but I like that. It, as you guys probably saw from my TikTok, it is technically a private lesson. That was a proof training, so awesome. But yeah, we were putting like 20 to 30 kilos on top of the like 30 kilo sled, and pulling at large distances like lumberjacks and various other things. A very funky version of the deadlift, but something I really need to kind of work on is overall the glute strength. Now this was functionally like a glute bridge because you would pull the straps. We were using the rings for the first part, but like you'd get down like you're gonna do a kick-a-sprung, but you'd pull the straps in between your legs like a kettlebell thing, but we wouldn't swing it above our head because we're basically pulling a strap through our legs, and that for guys is figure it out. So fun times. That is and then we were doing that, and the reason, but the thing is I was talking a lot about the concept of what these things do and how they're in respect to American football and why this is good. And he started explaining to me, okay, now what we're gonna get to do is you're gonna put the strap around your waist and you're gonna get low and you're gonna walk backwards and it's gonna work the front of you. I'm like, in American football, we call this a back pedal. And I got down into my thing and I started backpedaling backwards. And he goes, okay, good. Now we're gonna go a little slower and I have to add some more weight to this. I didn't think you'd be so good at this one. I'm like, welcome to backpedaling. And I was actually, we were being very educational to each other because he deals with much more of like the hormones with it. He does nutritional physiology and how that reflects with body kinematics. So, which is good. I like chemistry. I also like physics. That is not a parking spot there, brah, but okay. You hear all the soccer games and soccer practices over there? It's a very busy place. I love it. But yeah, we're doing a bunch of concentric movements, so hopefully my muscles won't be sore for practice tomorrow. Anyways, I'm very dry on my lips. I need to drink some water. Live stream here later. I've actually got done early enough, so I'm going to swing back by Albert Heijn again, also slightly air conditioned, and pick up something cold to drink. Possibly something with, you know, electrolytes. So I left at 12:45 is when he started, and then I went all the way down there, did that whole workout, came all the way home, and I walk in there and I hear
I took a break in the middle because I was doing it differently. I wasn't doing my data entry as I spun, and so I took a break because my brain was melty from trying to keep sequence numbers going while I was saying other numbers. Yeah, but in other news, my Microsoft account now recognizes that I'm in Europe.
That would be why I got an email about Skype saying I'm no longer valid.
Yep, you're valid again, don't worry.
Okay, that would probably be the other 6 or 7.
Yeah.
I have a barrage of emails from Microsoft and I couldn't figure out why. And I was like, did Microsoft get...
Every single one of them.
Huh?
You can ignore every single one of them.
But it still was one of those that have like, I got 7 emails or so from Microsoft in 1 hour. What the hell went wrong? But yeah, you guys already know. I don't need to explain to Aaron what that's all about. I keep forgetting that like sometimes Albert Heijn does the wonderful, what I call the grocery outlet shit. And they'll put something on the shelf.
Oh.
But I'd never actually seen this color band before, so I was like, oh, okay, it's raspberry flavor.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was maybe cherry flavored.
No, cherry is not that color. I don't know how to open it. Oh. Okay. Release the pressure, so I don't need to worry about that. And now I've just bent the tab. It works. Right?
Yeah, I'm just a little surprised you didn't shotgun it.
Because I don't like breaking open the can. I've never... It's like country boys will pick up a snake and be like, what is this danger noodle? I just don't want to push my fingers through thin metal. Never been appealing to me.
You have tools.
I just am not in the mood ever to just outright puncture metal. Like, okay. I don't know why that sounds so strange. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not in a mode of stabbing things. I'd also never owned a gun. Oof. Mm.
Yeah,
you might like it.
Smell the framboise smoke.
It says raspberry on the can, bro. You always take small sips.
Well, the first one I didn't. I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I can taste it. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I'll drink the rest of it.
It's fine. I also got him the KFC chips, but I don't care about making a video for that. I'm so tired and pink and red and overheated, and you see what the backpack's done to my shoulders and whatnot, and I gotta set up for a live stream.
Did you have fun?
I don't know yet, because that's like asking me after a movie. I need to process things.
Okay.
I wish I could do this. I wish for the last 38 million years of my life I've been able to immediately say whether I was pleased with something or not, and didn't overthink it for a couple days and then finally weigh things out. Because it always makes me feel like I'm an ungrateful bastard after movies. Well, I paid for this movie and you don't look like you enjoyed yourself. Mom! I don't even know what the hell I watched, really. The movie went really fast. Did you at least enjoy yourself? Well, I'm not now. You're yelling at me.